Good afternoon and welcome. It's been a while I haven't done a cooking segment, although I do it every day, but at the museum I haven't done one. So this is my friend Renu. I sing her a song every day. Happy birthday, Renu. What's your name? Meena. Meena. And this is the Meditation Museum model. Tell them your name. Serena. Long time friend. Uh-huh. Acha. Prasant. Nice name. Okay. Welcome again. Jamaica. Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica. Okay. Katrina. This is my friend of many years. Can I share a joke with you before the cooking class starts? We were in Cambridge University, and there was a team of psychiatrists that we had to, Didi Sudesh had to talk before these psychiatrists. And I was sitting there waiting to have Didi Sudesh go up, and she wanted to show me, the topic was on fear. So she says, Gita, you go up and share. But in her eyes were coming these well wishes from her eyes and her mind. And I found the courage to go on the stage, and then I realized, I have fear of speaking before public. But I learned that about myself, but she helped me. And she and I were just coming from the headquarters in Madhaban, charged to the max. We were charged with good vibrations and pure feelings. And so Didi saw us and said to God, how can I cooperate with these two souls? And she took us on a tour, some parts of the UK. Remember Nancy? Yes, and Nancy has been studying over 35 years, right? $30 okay. And this is another friend of mine, Manu. Manu is very introverted and very, very powerful and sweet. So all my friends are lovely and sweet. All right, so welcome to the Cooking for Peace segment. Who here is vegetarian? Wonderful. And the non-vegetarians, wonderful. Yeah. I have traveled both roads. I used to eat jerk pork. I would hang out with my friends from Air Jamaica, the pilots and the air hostesses. We would hang out at a place and eat jerk pork and all of these things, because jerk pork is very delicious. But prior to that, there was a deep quest in me to become vegetarian, because my mother had left her physical coil through an accident. And at age 5, 6, some less than thoughtful person took me there to identify my mother's body at the scene of the accident. And all I could see were these, liver light, this, on the floor, on the ground. And I wanted not to eat meat, but I was forced to. I was a child. Eat it up. Eat it. Eat it. And when I came of age, many years after, because the habit had increased, the longer you stay in a habit, everywhere you go you have it, no? So this habit increased to such a state. But the quest to be vegetarian was there. It was only when I met this organization And I learned about energy and vibrations. And I recall the vibrations I felt with all of these bodies without, on the floor, on the ground. And as soon as I got the course, I finished the 7-day course, and I was a ready-made vegetarian. Ready-made. And just everything lovely started happening. A restaurant came in our way, a vegan restaurant that we managed for many years. So easy. I used to hang out with my Hare Krishna friends that would come and eat, because they don't eat onion and garlic. And we cooked without no onion or garlic. There were some funny people who would come in, and one day I'm at the restaurant. It was quite busy. And this guy looked at me and said, "I need an onion and garlic smoothie." Onion and garlic smoothie? We don't use onion and garlic. And he said, "But you have the recipe, that menu it's on the board." So some naughty person had gone and written on the board, "garlic and onion smoothie." Whoops! So sweet. So we cooked nothing with garlic or onions, nothing that had a face. Yeah, we didn't cook. No dairy, nothing. It was very strict, but we had lots of customers. And I felt good doing that. I really did feel good doing that. So, not saying for those of you who eat meat you're any less than those who eat plants or vegetables. Because we have to know why we do what we do. Why am I vegetarian? There's a reason. I was moved by the vibrations I saw at that accident and how dense the vibration was. And after going to a slaughterhouse and seeing a cow, the butcher was coming to get the cow, and the cow became almost mad. Although the man didn't speak, the cow sensed that he was coming to butcher him. So I realized, where do all these vibrations go? That cow, moo, that was hollering blue murder, where does it go? And I experimented. Had a sandwich where there was meat, and I took off the meat and ate it. The vibrations were the same. And so we know why we do vegetarianism. It's better for our well-being. If you're meditating and you're eating cows and pigs and the little things that they eat these days, it's not conducive to a non-violent mind. It's not conducive to that. You yourself, your inner conscience will bring you to that awareness. Because you will get to love animals. You will get to love the little piglets, the chickens, cluck, cluck, cluck. Yeah, so you yourself will automatically not want to deal with that kind of thing. No ribs, no this, no bladder. Oh my God, the things I used to eat. I hope, is it cleared from my system? I think so. So karmic account had it that I had to man this vegan restaurant so that I could learn, because I was doing it, so I was showing it to people. So nothing without with a face goes down the stomach. Feels better, because animals have souls. They probably don't have the intellects like you and I have. They have instinct, but they have souls. In a world of rest, there is a place for souls, which is very quiet and peaceful. And then there's the animal kingdom. So we try to be more compassionate, either consciously or, you just know it works better for you. So my first day walking into the meditation center, there was a beautiful girl who used to cook their food, 30, 50, 60 people, and she would cook. I could not cook. I gave my first husband a boiled egg and rice. That was his meal. Do you know what body that man was in? This is the biggest crime in that country, India. He's Punjabi, and all he ate was an egg and rice. So he would go to his mother-in-law next door and complain, she doesn't feed me. Egg, rice. So I was not their favorite in-law. And then she goes out and play with her friends. So when I started meditating, the first thing I learned was how to cook food with flavor and nutrition. And it became a habit because I was doing it, so it's so natural. So what I have on the menu today is jerk tofu, because remember I said I used to love jerk pork? Jerk pork and jerk chicken. So whoever desires to be vegetarian, we're not prompting anyone to be vegetarian. We're giving you the power of choice here. Just season it the way that you like. Season it the way that you like. And it's very important. When I was in London, it was different. When I was in New York, it was different. The kitchen team, they're very disciplined. Once I was in Oxford, and I washed my hands, went into the kitchen to help, and my fingers started itching, and I was itching. The lady, scratching it. The lady that was in charge of the kitchen said, Gita, please go and wash your hands. I said, I did wash it. She says, but you were scratching. In scratching, there's a reason why you're scratching your hand. So I didn't argue because she was right. And I went and scratched. I scratched it. So when you're cooking, cleanliness is very, very important. You're going to see it comes automatic. Automatically. So sometimes you have a kitchen with someone clearing up, someone cooking, and the vibes is of utmost importance. So when I'm following this principle, I create the thought in my mind, I am cooking for God's children. And as I say the word God, there's a beautiful vibration that goes in the food. I'm not cooking for my husband or my daughter I'm cooking for God's children. Different vibrations, no attachment, but the beauty of the energy of God, I'm sure, would touch the vibrations of that food. And so I got addicted to vegetarian food that was cooked at these places. And so the places I went to get training on how to do the kitchen, when you start, the consciousness you should have, the cleanliness you should bring about in the kitchen, and to check. Sometimes when I was married, there are times I got home from work, and it's expected for me to cook. And I wasn't meditating then, and oftentimes I wasn't pleased. So I do my little rice and eggs, and I didn't do it with love. Now I find I cook with love. So that vibration of love, peace, cleanliness in the food helps. And this is something I learned from the Brahma Kumaris, to cook with love in the food. And then what we do, we cook and we offer it to a being, to God. We offer it to God. And then when we are shared the dish, we look at it with so much love and gratitude and blessings to the food and the person who prepares it. It's all a beautiful, beautiful, I wouldn't call it ritual, but it's a very beautiful thing to do. You purify your food, yeah. You bless the person or persons who've prepared it, and you remember the divine. Because you know your souls, right? So the business of God is with the soul. He takes care of the souls. We need to learn to take care of our bodies by the things we put in there. Yeah? You want to put some muscles with this in there, some tripe, some kidneys. Are they alive or are they dead? Yeah, so just be careful of those little animals. Not putting you down. You haven't done anything wrong. So the meat eaters, let me see your faces. Good, you're still smiling. Because I'm not putting you down. Just giving you the power of choice, that's all. And you continue with where you want to go, okay? All right? You're smiling too? Yes, good, because I didn't put you down. All right, so vegetarianism. So you have vegetarianism, Erica, when did you come? Ah, sure, okay. Yes, in your heart, okay. And some vegetarians, they have cheeses and dairy, and some don't. And some, they eat seafood, yeah, lobster and shrimps, but no meat, no cluck-cluck, yeah. And some, just one day of the week they observe, yeah. Or try it. You be your own master and try. Listen to what your body tells you after you consume some oxtail or what they call this thing, chitterlings here. I learned that here when I came to America. Chitterlings, it's the tripe, no? The tripe of the cow? Chitterlings, yeah. So you judge and see, how you feel. Because whatever we eat affects mind and body. There's a saying that goes, you are what you eat. Don't take it literally. It just means our emotions get a little affected by the jerk pork. I'll give you a joke. I was adopted by some wealthy people. They had farms and everything, and they were supposed to have a dinner, and they got all these young piglets, and the maids fixed them up, jerked them, and it started to rain. So my adopted father and mother said, pray that the guests come. I did pray. I sat down. Please God, don't let them show up for the jerk pork. Because I was praying that no one came for the pork so that I could eat it. This is how much I loved pork. So my transformation has not been easy, from pork to kale. You should write a book like that. Yes, so you're going to be hearing some interesting things from Erica. I remember she was here. Was it last year? Yes, yeah, and very, very wonderful things. So Om Shanti and good afternoon. You need a candle and music, don't you? So what you had guacamole. Everyone got, yeah? Okay, that was made by Nancy. And then you had the jerk tofu. And there's a dish there called fuyang. Usually one of my favorite dishes used to be egg fuyang. You would see me at the Asian store, always egg fuyang. So what I did was a tofu yang. Tofu yang. And what else? You had the choice between white basmati rice. It's the healthiest white rice, basmati, hails from India. And you also had brown rice if you chose. I was also going to get quinoa, but I said too much trouble. Because I was told there were going to be 50 people signed up to come. And Sister Jenna said, please, Gita, just a little taste. Don't overextend yourself. Because of her love for me. And what else did you get? So that was fuyang. That's a tofu yang. And guess what? You always stay young with that tofu yang. It has Asian snow peas. It has chestnut, good for your heart. Yeah, bamboo sprouts. All of these lovely things. Ginger. All of these things. What was the spice? Amino acid is a spice. What else did I put? In the jerk. Okay, I make my own jerk sauce because, as you know, I don't like onions and garlic. So it has, you can put molasses. I had a little brown sugar. Or you don't have to use sugar. I actually use pineapple orange juice. You need some, if you use onions and garlic, you put some of that. I don't, so I put some cabbage. And then I put some, you wouldn't believe the things that are pimento seeds are in there. And the hottest pepper in the world. Who knows what's the hottest pepper? Jalapeno is nothing. Scotch bonnet. Scotch bonnet is there. And it called for 6. Usually is 6 I use. But because of my compassion for you guys, I used only 2. And it has amino acids. Believe it or not, some celery. And some nutmeg. And cinnamon, black pepper, nothing, no dairies there. And so you marinate everything with your amino acid, and sometimes it becomes very thick. Yeah, I put some lime juice in it, one equivalent of 1 lime, and you can put apple cider vinegar or do without it with lime juice, no? So that's what I have in it. No, it was baked. But you can fry it. It's awesome fried. But this was baked. They have safflower oil. They usually say don't fry with olive oil, but I do. Or coconut oil is very, very good. Yeah? Right, Erica? Yes, coconut oil. And once again, some carrots. Then you had stew peas. This is why we started with some Jamaican music, because 3 of those dishes are from Jamaica. Stew peas and rice and jerk. So your stew peas, you can use your fresh beans, soak them overnight if you care. Then you start boiling, put some bay leaf, yeah, and thyme. Yeah, you know thyme, tomillo? Thyme, okay, and basil, all of these things. And then you marinate your veggies and put them in there. Coconut milk is in there. No other milk, coconut milk. And then you can thicken up your whatever. It's very easy and healthy to cook. See Antonia about that, because what I was going to do is to just write the recipe here and give you some exercise to do with your arms. And she has offered to send it to you all, okay? So whoever wants it, just sign the book and it will be sent to you, okay? And thanks to Erica for coming to educate us or re-educate us, because education, sometimes we forget. We get it and then we forget. I don't know why. I know. And there's a beautiful raw cake I usually do, no cooking at all. Awesome. But didn't have the time today. We'll do it. We'll do it another time. But the idea, you have what is called the highest level of food is what is called sattvic. Sattvic, it's a Hindi word. Are there any Indians here? Oh, yeah. Sattvic, yeah, is the highest level of energy. And then you have tamasic, that's the lowest. And that includes meat, garlic and onions, certain things. Then you have rajasic, coffee, certain things. Yeah? Some we have to, medicines, we have to take them. Eh? But the highest energy of food is sattvic, high in energy. And we need energy. Yeah? So, vegan is also high up there. Huh? Vegetarian is high up there. And for those, the meat eaters, you're eating a lower energy. Huh? Not to feel bad about. I saw these two effort makers. You can look at their face and see the transformation that's happening with those two at the back already. So they said they're aspiring to be vegetarians. It's showing. All right, hope you had a wonderful evening. Antonia, what is my duty? Okay. Oh, yes, Antonia will do that. So if you can just sit. So can someone come and clear the plates? Meditation often happens in a clean space.